107.5 The Diamond, your home for hip-hop and R&B.
DJ AR 107.5 The Diamond, where hip-hop shines the brightest. Today we got a guest in the building, multi-talented artist and producer, Avigivenchy. How you doing?
Bro? I'm chilling.
Chilling?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? Just had an event last night, running nonstop. You know how it goes. The work grind never stops. So I want to just jump right into it and, let me know where you're from.
I'm from Staten Island, New York. Born and raised. I've been out there since I was 12. Then I came out here. Started a whole new little journey.
Yeah. Yeah, so we did get to speak at a little bit at John Anthony's show. So, today we're really going to dive more into, your career with music and everything, life and everything like that. So, Staten Island, you moved to PA, you've been out here. Can you kind of break down that transition and how'd you get your name?
Avigivenchy?
Yeah.
Honestly, well, I've been had that name since I was like a baby. Like, my mom just shortened my name to Avi. Instead of calling me Avi on, she'll just be like Avi, Av. So I just kind of ran with it. At first, like when I started doing music, like I was so like confused with like how I wanted to like have my name presented. So I went through like so many different names. But like the Givenchy part, I don't know. I like their clothes. I never had it.
Okay.
But when I make it,
Yeah.
I just want everything Givenchy. So I just Avigivenchy, because when I make it, that's all that's gonna be in my closet. Givenchy. That's it.
It stands out. You couldn't remember it because it's
Yeah.
unique. It's definitely a name that it doesn't. It's not another Lil. Or
And that's
something,
what I'm saying. I feel like this name is something different. Like I feel like it's kind of unique in its way. It got its own little handle. Like I don't know nobody with Givenchy after their rap name. So,
No, I can't think of any either. So
I just feel like it's unique as much as my actual name.
okay. And so, how long have you been doing music?
Well, I originally started doing music like 15. I was like 15, but like I was messing around. I wasn't really doing it like to be like serious, but I was doing it since I was 15. I started taking it serious like at 18, 19.
18, 19. How old are you now?
25.
25. So about a decade. That's about a decade you've been doing it.
Yeah.
And so when you originally started, how was that? Like, did you get like a setup at the crib? Were you kind of just rapping?
I was going to studios at my boy Zoe the TV. He's the one that be doing the little clips with Dito and stuff.
Yep, I know you're talking about.
I was going to his house making music, or like we would go to Noah. I know you guys
Shout
know
out Noah.
So
yep.
yeah, I was going to his studio and stuff. That was on the peak of 2018, 2019. I actually recorded my first track at Noah's studio.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Fire,
I recorded
yeah.
my first track over there and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's where we actually originally met, was Noah, Lane, and all them. Which, the setup they have
Those
and
are the
everything.
bros, yeah.
Yeah, shout out them. A lot, like the studio they got for Wilkes-Barre and everything, it's fire because, having more stuff like that in the city is just going to bring out, the culture and the art of hip-hop and everything more. So it's definitely dope to see. Though, you also, kind of like, you engineer your own stuff too?
Yeah, now I be doing everything for myself.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna tell nobody, but it's like it's out there. If you go on TikTok, it's out there. I'm gonna keep it real. I be making all my music from BandLab. If I'll go to the studio here and there, but if I'm just want to be lazy, want to be at the crib, I just do it from my phone. Do it with a pair of Apple earphones. It only costs you $20. So to like people out there who don't got it like that, just go to Walmart or go to your local store, get a pair of Apple earphones, download BandLab, and just do your thing. Like the way I learned the whole preset situation with BandLab was just messing around with everything. Like I know usually like they tell you watch tutorials, but
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna just waste time doing that. I feel like you're gonna learn if you just mess around with everything yourself, because you're gonna remember it that way. But yeah, I just be making all my music off the phone, and people, they be surprised when I tell them that.
I think it's interesting because obviously I produce, I engineer, I do all that too. So, and I've been using FL Studios on the laptop for a decade and some change now. Hearing what the quality you can do on the phone, from you make the beats on the phone too, don't you? From making the beats to recording, that's just insane to me how far everything's come and what you're able to do with that. because it's just the quality is good. Like the songs I've heard and everything, it's crazy. So like, what were some of your influences? Did anybody particularly you saw doing that, or you just picked that up and do it? And
I just got bored.
And just
I
went for
just
it.
got bored. Yeah, I used to, before I got in the band lab, I was on GarageBand.
Okay.
But
Yep.
when I was on GarageBand, I was doing a whole process that was way longer than band lab. Like I used to go on YouTube and I used to screen record. I used to have to like hold another phone so I could read my notes or whatever. I'm like singing or rapping. I used to have to hold my phone, and while I got that phone going, I had to screen record the beat on YouTube with my other phone. And then while the GarageBand app was open at the same time, and then I used to have to stop from verse to verse to verse to piece it all together.
I mean, you got it done though. You know what I mean? You got to make it by any means possible. That's crazy because it's. So, going through that, I think we touched base on this a little bit at the John Anthony show. But what were some of your musical influences?
I would say like growing up, I already told you one of them was Drake.
Okay.
But like if we want to go way back,
yeah, let's take it back. Yeah.
Biggie. I can name a couple or
yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so Biggie, some Tupac. I'm not gonna sit there and say Tupac crazy, but some
Right.
Tupac, Big L.
Okay.
Not too many know about Big L.
Big L, yeah.
He's
one of
the greats, but Big L, Nas, who else? LL Cool J.
Okay. A lot of New York legends here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pun.
Okay.
Wu-Tang, of course, I put on for the island. Wu-Tang. Who else we got in there? Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Chicago R&B.
Yeah, for sure.
SWV. TLC. Aaliyah. Aaliyah is one of my favorites. I love Aaliyah. God rest her soul. Selena.
Okay.
And Jodeci.
Fire. And I'm glad you brought up the R&B influences too, because your music definitely has a blend between hip hop and R&B. Like I could see obviously a Drake influence there, but I think you're obviously very well versed from the early days, like back then to now, and I think it all comes together in your music. Out of all those artists you named, if you had to pick one album to say is your favorite, what do you think it is?
Biggie.
It's Ready to Die?
Album-wise, though, I was gonna say Ready to Die, but his last album, I don't know, he was coming crazy on that one. It's a twister. You know what? We'll go with Ready to Die, because Who Shot You is like my favorite song off that album.
Yeah, it's something different. That's something different. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. 107.5 Diamond. One 107.5 Diamond, we are back. Avigivenchy is still here.
Yo.
So I want to talk about some of the songs that you have out and kind of break down what they are and what they mean to you and stuff. So the first song is Brothers.
Oh, Brothers. That one's a touchy one right there. That one's touchy. That song means a lot to me. I just actually re-dropped that one. I had it out 2 years ago, but I wanted to re-drop it again because I didn't like the way I had it out, like how I presented it and how I like went about like everything on the song. So I like redid everything on the song, literally everything. Like I just touched it up better and like more like emphasis on everything. So
okay, yeah. I mean that one's definitely the subject matter and everything on there is definitely it's more of a heartfelt song for. I think that one's super dope. What about Problems?
Ooh, Problems.
I think that's my favorite one.
That one I just wanted to show like how like versatile I can get with like my flow and stuff. Just talk about flashy things that me and my peoples be doing when we just be having fun, Yeah, just living a lifestyle that we live every day, So that song, that one's a little different right there, cause besides Brothers, I be mostly on the lady side, like I be trying to be on my soft Drake stuff.
Yeah, for sure. You got a couple other ones here that I thought was super dope. The Zoded freestyle.
Oh yeah.
How'd that come about?
Zoded freestyle. It was just a beat. the beat made me like think about the summertime, how I went viral over the summer.
Okay.
With bro, and we was just having fun that whole summer. Over the summer, I've been on a yacht. First time on a yacht.
That's fire.
That was different.
Where was that at?
The yacht was in Jersey. We went from Jersey to New York.
Okay.
And then back to Jersey. A 3-floor yacht.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, that was different. But yeah, that's what that song just basically was about. It was just about everything that was going on like during the summertime. And the mansion party I was at too. I was at a mansion party with bro, so that was
dope.
different. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah.
So what about Loyalty?
Loyalty. That song is basically just about like my loyalty I got for my brothers. And I'm just pointing out to like in like a general like statement to like a female, like, yo, like don't say you gonna ride if you're not gonna ride, because I know my brothers is gonna be there regardless. So if you really gonna ride, let me know, because there's a lot of stuff that I go through on a daily that you don't know about, so I need you to be solid. But yeah, that song is just about like my loyalty for my brothers and just a lot of things that we've been through together. So
Yeah.
it's like a part 2 to Brothers.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say there's some common theme with that throughout some of the songs I've been hearing, which I think that's super dope. Because yeah, it's I like the realness too. When what you're talking about, it's not just you could have the fun tracks and stuff like that, but you show what you're feeling and stuff with that. And I think that's really dope. So you mentioned you make a lot more stuff for the ladies and stuff. Could you like break down a little bit more of the creative process that you do, even if it's not
like the type of songs?
Not just the type of songs, but like how do you go about when you're like, okay, I'm gonna start making a song? Like what, like what I mean? What's the thought process?
Some of the songs I make for the ladies, like I like to give them like that bedroom feel.
Okay.
Like like for everybody out there that you want to get sneaky with your lady, I'm gonna have the right track for that. I got you. Or like certain songs, like I just talk about like past experiences I've been through with like women or whatever the case may be. But I mainly just try to be on some like Tory Lanez, Cash Cobain type of style. Like,
okay.
I just try to be on some bedroom type of vibes for the ladies, because I just feel like nowadays you don't really get enough of that. Like everybody wants to do drill music or like Jersey drill, Jersey club, which is nothing wrong with that. But like I feel like we need to bring back something for the ladies. Like the ladies, they count too. Like they matter. Yeah, they're important.
Yeah, especially with music. You know if you keep them happy and you got the vibe right in the club and the party, everyone gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of rappers, they be trying to act tough, and they not. And it's like, I'm cool off that. I don't need to be hearing how you did this and that when you work a 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's one thing. My mom always told me, like, don't be afraid to let your soft side show. Like, so when it comes to like the ladies and the singing, I be bringing out the soft side. The bros, they'll clown me sometimes. Like they love it, but they'll clown me like, yo, bro, you acting too soft, bro. So
ain't nothing wrong with that. There's all different vibes for music in different scenarios, and everything works like in its own realm. So I wanted to touch on one thing you said, especially with Tory Lanez, because I think he's an artist that does them all at a high level. He could rap his ass off. He can sing. He could do all that.
He's the GOAT.
Okay.
He's the GOAT.
Listen, I think for that style of music, I think he does it the best.
Did y'all hear his new album? He just did an album from jail.
Oh yeah, yup.
From jail.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yo, bro, you know how much inspiration that gave me with the earphones?
I mean, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If he's doing the music through a cell phone, what makes, like, come on, that's motivation, bro.
And the fact that how they were able to get the quality of that through a jail phone and what he was doing, it's insane. Yeah, because they did that with Thug too, but the way they did it with Tory Lanez's album was just different. It was different.
It didn't even sound like he was in jail.
No.
It sounded like he was in the studio.
Right.
Yeah.
That's something else. I think. How do you feel with a lot of the new stuff coming out in hip hop right now? Is there anything that really sticking to you?
I mean, the only thing that's really catching my attention right now is like a lot of like sexy drill or like what Cash Cobain got going on. Like that's
different. Right now.
He's bringing a lot of vibes back, bro. Especially the New Orleans bounce.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Ooh, or like the Brazilian funk beats he's making.
Okay, yep.
That's different. So that's really catching my attention and stuff. Like, I don't know, it's making me want to go back on my R&B flow, because like lately I just been dropping a lot of songs for like the bros and like the streets and like just a lot of pain. But that really got my attention right now. A lot of sexy drill and all that stuff. Because Cash Cobain, he kind of reminds me of me in a way. Like, he's trying to bring back songs that we grew up on. A lot of songs that we grew up on. A lot of like music from like the 2010s or like the 90s. Like, that's what we need. That's what I feel like what we need.
Yeah, we need more good vibes with stuff, because if you think back to like 2015, it was like the party records, like that Chris Brown was doing, even with Fetty Wap and stuff. It was just it was just a fun time. You know what I'm saying?
2015 was a good time.
2015, 16, and you know, with your R&B background that you were talking about, I think right now R&B is in such a good place, especially what Kehlani's doing. Obviously, Chris Brown's
I was about to
GOAT.
just say, I got my eye on her. She's different.
Yeah.
I love her music. Come get your clothes.
Oh yeah, fire. Yeah.
That song is on repeat right now. Everywhere I go, that song, I hear it.
Yeah, it's
or
on fire.
I'm even playing it. Like, I wake up and I'm playing it. Like, that song is fire. She's different. She's nice, and so is Mariah Scientist.
Yep.
Or Tyler. Top 3 I got my eye on right now. They are nice.
Yeah, I spin their records every Friday on the radio. It's just them, Leon Thomas, Chris Brown. They're all just what they're
Leon
doing
Thomas,
right now.
He's from the Nickelodeon show.
He was, yeah. I think it was Victorious. Yep.
Yeah, he's different.
He's been producing before even like his like wave of music and stuff. He did Pipe Down on Drake's Certified Lover Boy. Yeah, he was making beats and stuff. He's mad talented.
I was reading on like a vlog that he had like, I think co-produced Lemon Pepper. I don't know if that was true.
That might be. I mean, he make a lot of beats and stuff. So it's dope. I like to see that. I love to see, because you do it too. When an artist makes a beat and raps and sings on it, it's dope, because I think it brings like just a full. Because that takes a lot. You know what I mean? Because I produce, but I don't rap. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of rappers that don't produce. When you put them together, it's a different vibe.
That's why, bro, like, I'm more lenient to making my own type of beats, because I want to own everything. Even like when it comes to like a label proposition, I do want to get signed, but like it has to really speak good numbers for me to really get out of my comfort zone and be like, okay, let's do it. Like, I just feel like being independent is like the right way to go, because you own everything, especially when it comes to beats. Like, if I'm making it, who's gonna sue me? Only thing I gotta worry about is like clearing samples, which is nothing too crazy. But rather than that, like, none is an issue. Like, I remember the one track me and Lane had up, because I had an EP, an R&B EP out last summer, but I took it down because I want to add more songs to it. So I took it down for the meantime. But there was this one song that we did, and it was out for like over almost at least a year. And the producer, he somehow found the track, and yeah, it was just a whole mess. But like, we got that situated. But yeah, it was a whole mess. And that's why I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, this is why I'd rather just make the beats, bro. Because like, if we could just avoid stuff like that. Yeah,
if you don't get the lease or the exclusive rights, especially in this day and age with AI, they gonna find that. Because I be doing it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I see people online, I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna jack my beat. I got you.
Bro, it's just sometimes, bro, like I'm not trying to be selfish, but like, I just feel like, all right, shout out to all the producers out there. Like, I'm not taking nobody beats to just take them. It's just like, you don't want other artists to get on the beat you did, because you know, like, you feel like you really did your thing on the beat. So
right.
You don't want nobody else to get it, and you hear him like, dang, like, he kind of messed up the beat now. Like,
that's why I'm not a big fan of leases. I really, like, if someone wants to get a beat off me, it's
just buy it straight
you just
up.
Buy it straight up, and we keep it going from there, because I agree with that 100%. So we gonna hop in the commercial break real quick. 107.5 Diamond. One 107.5 Diamond, we back. So I want to talk about some of the performances that you had done over the last few months. So let's talk about the Fuck It, I Do It Myself show, John Anthony. How was that?
It felt amazing. Honestly, that was like the real like first like big stage I ever really been on, because I'm so used to like performing in like little like hookah clubs and like stuff like that. But that was different. Shout out to him for that. Like he's a real one. He's showing love for Wilkes-Barre and want to see all of us, grow with this too. Like we got something coming too. Like I spoke to him the last time I seen him, and I told him we gotta get on the beat. And I also told him, copyrights. I'm gonna make the beat, so we ain't gotta worry about no copyrights. But yeah, nah, he definitely showed out for that. I liked how when I walked outside the venue, I seen all of our names on the thing.
That's dope.
That was different.
Yeah,
that was different. So that really gave me a good feel for that show. Like big stage, the DJ, the LED lights that was in there, everything just felt so legit. It was a good feel. Yeah,
no, I think that venue too, the Ritz, like you said, it's a theater, so you get to have the full stage, the lights, you got the backdrop behind you with everything going. Shout out DJ Nico, he here on Tuesdays 8:00 on 107.5 Diamond.
That's the bro.
He was there. Yeah, John Anthony's a good dude. He's doing a lot for the area as well. So, and someone else that's doing a lot for the area too was Atmosphere.
Yeah,
Kev, Drew, and Steez, and you performed over there, and I got to DJ that event for Big Baby Gucci. That was the Halloween party.
Yeah.
How was that?
That I enjoyed that too. That was kind of different for me too, cause it was supposed to be like a Halloween theme, right?
Yeah.
So like seeing everybody in their costumes, like that was fire. Like,
right.
Cause I wanted to dress up this year, but everything was last minute. So seeing everybody else have fun and enjoying the music, that was cool. I enjoyed that too. And then seeing you guys do the DJ stuff, that was fire. Yeah. I definitely want to do another Atmosphere event for sure.
Yeah, I've done all the Atmosphere joints. They've done it like the Loft and Madam Jenny's and stuff since April this year, and all of them have been something else. The Big Baby Gucci one was one of the top ones, I think. All the performers did their things. I mean, all the performers at all of them were, but that, like, I think that was the first one at the smaller venue where they had a bigger name, and it was a good crowd.
I also liked how they had their own cameraman.
Yeah, shout out Colo.
Colo, right?
Colo, yeah, Colo TV is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And, with the costumes and everything, yeah, because, I mean, I was DJing. I just wore, like, a $10 fake Jason mask from Walmart. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I kept it simple.
Bro, honestly, if I knew ahead of time that that's what we had to do, because I was telling all my peoples I wanted to be Sonny from Bronx Hill, like, to let everybody here know, like, I'm very influenced on, like, a lot of, like, mafia movies.
Okay.
I love mafia movies. Like, I could watch it all day. So I was going to do, like, a little Sunny, like, type of costume theme. I have the hair, so I was going to do the little slick back and all that.
What's your favorite mafia movie?
Oh, man. It's a lot. My favorite... I want to say Goodfellas, because it teaches you an inspect of how, like, you could be so close with somebody and they could just switch on you in an instant.
Yeah.
So that movie had a lot of, like, subliminal messages in there that I had to understand, because it was showing you a lot of stuff with life. People that you're close to, they could switch on you. You never bite the hand that feeds you. And that's what was going on in that movie. The guy that they was taking care of, I forgot the actor's name, but I know the real guy is like Henry Hill or something like that. But they like molded him from a child into becoming a mafia member, and they took care of him since he was a kid, and he ended up switching on all of them and riding on all of them.
It's
so
crazy.
I was just like, it's crazy how life could really take a turn on anybody.
Right. Yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
So those two, I got to see you perform at those. They were super dope. Everything you did. Do you have any other shows coming up?
Well, next month, I just had gotten a DM. Somebody had hit me up. They want me to open up for Fabio's people, Gino Forenside. So I'm gonna look into see what that's about, and that'll probably be my next show. If that goes through, that's gonna be my next one.
Dope. And any upcoming music, singles, EPs, albums?
I got my debut EP. I don't know when I should drop it. Like, I'm just stuck. I don't know when should be the right time. I got enough tracks on there to drop. Crazy thing is, the last two shows I performed at, there was some songs from that EP.
Okay. Well, if you were to ask me, then I think the time's now. You know what I mean?
Maybe Christmas.
It's coming up, you know, maybe even the
Christmas.
beginning of the year, anytime. But yeah, I wouldn't even try to, you know, because I think that's a tough thing when it comes to music. Because I think about, I'm like, damn, when should I put it out? When should I put it out?
Bro, that's like another thing, like with my beats, you know, like I want to put them on YouTube, but it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I feel like the sound I give is different because I make all different types of beats. So it's like, I don't know. I want to drop them, but then it's like I want to keep them for myself and keep them for my bros and stuff that make music.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's your input on that? Like, what you...
That's what I be doing. A lot of artists I work with now, I genuinely only work with artists I really mess with, even if it's not just musically, just as a person, because I don't want to work with no weirdos. You know what I mean? And there's nothing worse than a dude that's ego's too high, thinks he's hot shit, and he's mid. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I definitely do that. I really don't put stuff online too much, but I need to have a portfolio for people to see. For like, oh, okay, he does do this. So I would recommend having maybe a few online that you're like, okay, this isn't my signature sound, but it's something a little bit more universal for people to come and say, oh, I see what he does. And then you save the heaters for yourself, obviously, because you make your own music. So that's like number one. Producer that raps,
bro.
you gotta keep the heaters for yourself.
Yeah, bro.
And then,
I don't really want to... I be selfish, but it's only for good reasons. Like, I'm not doing it just to do it. It's just I feel like I want to give something to everybody that they never heard. Like, bro, I make beats from R&B to drill, sample drill to Jersey club to reggaeton.
Nice, yeah.
Not a lot of producers is open to like that type of lane.
Right,
so.
yeah. There's not many that be doing every type of vibe, and that's how I am. I try to touch every type of genre because I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that I keep for, I guess I call it the general public, or artists I don't know that might be like, yo, I mess with AR sound. I want to get. I come like, all right, here's. I'm not gonna give them nothing mid, but here's you know, you're not getting the sauce.
You're not gonna get the sauce.
You're not getting the sauces. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So before we wrap this up, does anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, there's a few people. Shout out to Zoda TV. Shout out to WG Clothing Line. Shout out to my boy Chubbs. He just came home. We about to take this over, man. Shout out to all my guys. Shout out to Frosted Face. Shout out to my family. Shout out to my mom. Mom, I love you. Thank you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today. My brother, that's in heaven, Devin, couldn't have done this without his inspiration before he went. He used to get on me all the time about this music stuff, so I'm really taking it serious now. But shout out to all the independent artists out here doing their thing too. And yeah, that's oh, and shout out my baby, my daughter. I love you, baby. We gonna get to the top. That's it.
For sure. Well, I appreciate you coming up, Avigivenchy. Hey, I'm looking forward to all the new music and everything that you got coming.
Yes, sir.
DJ AR, 107.5 Diamond. Every Friday at 7 p.m. you can catch me in the mix, and my Diamond District shows 5 to 8.
Yes, sir.